It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Atlanta Braves and the Tampa Bay Rays. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Dansby Swanson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. One strike now from Archer. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So coming to the plate, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at. Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Miller has got it, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Harold, these Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. This is line to left. Kemp has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Swanson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Freeman in foul ground, and that ends the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Here's Matt Adams now. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Rasmus has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Brian Dozier now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ball 2.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7.
Now here's the pitch.
Right fielder.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Rasmus on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Flowers has a play. He's got it one away. Digging in now.
Right fielder, Steven.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him to go down swinging there. Steven Souza becomes out number 2 this inning. Throw gets him at first. Highway. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Miller. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Stepping up now, Danny Santana. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Throw gets him 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, number 11. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. Striding in, Colby Rasmus. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Settling under it is Kemp as he tucks this one away for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Fly ball to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Freeman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a ball hit in the air. Longoria onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Matt Kemp. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Rasmus has a read on it, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance. Corey Dickerson 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. Kevin Kiermaier started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Hard hit ball to short, and the Rays are in the hit column. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 2-1. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through. A base hit. Dickerson rounds the corner and is headed home. Throw won't get him. Digging in, Logan Morrison. He popped out in his first trip. Swing on a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan. First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double.
On to first, and they get the double play. So digging in now, Matt Adams. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. To first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Adams is on his way home. The relay throw. And he is in there. At the plate, Tyler Flowers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Heading out towards shallow right. Souza is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Throw to the plate. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Striding into the box, Brad Miller. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Over to have a look at it here is Kemp, but this is well back into the grandstand, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Swanson into shallow center. He's got it one away. Standing in, number 11. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Markakis. He makes the running play. 2 down. So stepping in, Colby Rasmus. So far 0 for 1 with a fly out. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Wilson Ramos stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And he is under the tag of Flowers, safe at the plate. Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
But there to take a hit away is Longoria. Quick reactions at the hot corner for out number 1.
Enter Inciarte.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 strike now from Archer. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Next for Atlanta, shortstop.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Center fielder, Kevin.
Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Striding in once again, Evan Longoria. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Back to first, and that'll take care of Longoria as well. It's a double play.
First baseman, number
Ready
7.
for another shot now. Logan Morrison. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Inciarte on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Late that time for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Here's Matt Adams now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. From the stretch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Digging in and looking for more.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as they push the margin here to 5-2 now. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Kiermaier arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, Danny
softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem. Digging in once again, Steven Souza. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this is fouled at the plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Brad Miller is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 11. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Ready for another chance? Colby Rasmus comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Trevor Plouffe.
Pinch hitting for the Rays. Number 14, Trevor Plouffe.
And a ball 1-0. The bases are loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to put a dent in that 3-run deficit. One there, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Wilson Ramos stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Line drive to center field. Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Center fielder number 11.
First delivery to him on the way.
Inciarte.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. 1 strike now from Archer. Lifted in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now a flare out toward right center. Kiermaier coming on. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is line to left. Kluth will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. On to first, a double play. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Designated hitter.
Line drive to left.
Dickerson.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Runner at second, 1 away, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Coming to the plate now, Logan Morrison. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
How about it?
Standing in, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Arodys Vizcaíno takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch. Settling in now, Matt Kemp. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Here's Matt Adams now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th. Trying to pick things up where we go.
Second baseman.
He's set, and the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Kiermaier has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Souza is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not. Stepping into the box, Brad Miller. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, number 11. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Man, I think he thought he's going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Up next, your attention.
Malik Smith.
Pinch hitting for the Rays. Number 0. Malik Smith.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Oh, and he botches it. Miller is digging for home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 5-5 ball game. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. The 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The tag and the winning run is out at home plate. Sam Freeman takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. In the dirt, goes to third with it, and he's in there at third is the possible winning run. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-0. Tapped up the first baseline. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been... Here. Now it's the catcher. Tyler Flowers.
Catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here comes the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Miller is there to second for 1. On to Morrison, and it's a double play. Into the box, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Smith is there, and they breeze through this half inning. Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Here's the 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, they tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone. He just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Full count now. 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. Another full count pitch home. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. From a knee, he gets him. What a play. Now at the plate, Steven Souza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out to... Ready for another shot now. Dansby Swanson. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Short, hit hard. There's one. On to first, and that's the fourth double play they've bounced into so far today. And with it, 2 are gone. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he led off it. I don't know how, but he did.
2 out, nobody on. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Matt Adams now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Here's Brian Dozier now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this. Digging in and looking for more. Brad Miller. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. In there.
0-1.
Strike 1. Matt Duffy will pinch hit here.
Hitting for the Rays, number 5, Matt Duffy.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging
11.
in once again, number 11. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Now
Jim
pitching
Johnson
for the Braves,
gets the call from the
number
pen, and they've
53.
saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Kemp to the track. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Striding in once again, Malik Smith. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier has it. On to first, and that'll mean a 12. Here's Nick Markakis. It's now the right fielder. He'll lead things off now. Steve Cishek gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So 1-1 now to Markakis. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tyler Flowers goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Danny Santana is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Here's the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. On to Morrison at first, and that. Ready for another chance. Corey Dickerson. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. This one's flared out toward left. Kemp is going to get there. 1 away. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Into the windup and the pitch. Evan Longoria is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? Digging in to try it again, Dansby Swanson. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. This is popped up. Calling for it. Longoria looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Matt Kemp. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta.
And they're trying to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit hard on the ground to second. Way to get dirty. Hey now. Standing in, Logan Morrison. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
Steven Souza.
Steven Souza is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he's in there at third as the possible winning run. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. This one's down to third. Gloved by Santana. A play at the plate. Digging in, Matt Duffy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the first pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. Stepping in, number 11. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play. Ready once again, Brian Dozier. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Tommy Hunter is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Up next for Atlanta.
Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Flowers. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. That's in there. Base hit. Markakis rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. Last time through was a base hit. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. He'll go to the bag for one. Here's Ender Inciarte looking to finally get into the hit column here. No luck in 6 tries so far. Throw goes over to third. And now the tag from Longoria, and they got him at third base. So digging in now, Dansby Swanson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Duffy has it on to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Malik Smith the next to hit. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. Softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. First pitch on its way. Wilson Ramos comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Striding into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. 2 hits and 6 tries for him thus far. Number 57 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he will put this one away. And the Braves are finally going to wrap this one up 14 innings later as the ball game is over.